Down to, we're going to eat. We're going to eat the octagon. What is an octagon? Octagon is also a octopus, 8 tentacles, versus a square, which is 4, a pentagon, which is 5. Octagon, 8. So, 8. Sunday, August 7th. This is the time in this one. Turn it on. Standing like we do when we get our blood pressure checked. Both feet flat on the floor, both hands flat, not talking. This way we get our blood pressure checked. There's a verified time and date based on these 2 cell phones. We took this off the laptop from, we bought it Pan American, and obviously my son. We felt like it. Volume. That's haptic. Vibrate. We heard Shelley had a haptic tongue, so she could perform better cunnilingus on women as a girl. And Bonnie Shank had a haptic, on Bonnie Shank. And Miriam Becker had a haptic vagina. Just why she was so good spreading her legs. She was and that's the planet Mercury. Just Grandma Miriam looks. Mercury, Grandma Keys. Time to leave. One in the left pocket, one in the right pocket. Also, just so you know how we're walking, we're strapped in. We have our Adidas. We have magnets. There's 3 magnets. 2 magnets. It doesn't matter if they're this way or this way, this way or this way. Magnets are north and south. We're going to put them in our back pockets, both. Portrait with the magnet facing behind us. Watch. No one told us this, we just kind of do it. Right. 004. We call those antennas. Chris Topher, I'm speaking now, had one of those on his Nissan. And he bought at the Macadam place, the blacktop place, the asphalt place, between lives in Pennsylvania and Joint, Pennsylvania, on Route 230. That's why they make blacktop. That's why they make asphalt. That's why they make stuff for the turnpike. What's it just told? Where's the Pacific Turnpike get the stuff for their to make on the turnpike? Macadam, blacktop, asphalt, what's the difference? Pennsylvania Turnpike, what is that made of? That's cement. Non-cement. Now, what does it mean to put your car like this? Just ask. Just a quick getaway. What would Willie say? What would Lenny say? Law and Order. Dick Wolf. Is that Coach Wolf? Dick Wolf, Coach Wolf. This is where the second relapse happened. Now, who lived in here in 2014? get a subpoena. Talk to police. Let's see. Green. See, all systems go. Green. Now, Dr. Betsy Clark, she grades papers on her. What do you think? Green. Proceed forward. Green light. Yellow light. Red light. Now again, George Kishbaugh, Carol Kishbaugh,
How are you today?
was transferred from W.T. Grant, McCoy's, behind where People's Drugstore. Remember, the left wall and the right wall had to be switched. She painted fire hydrants. Now that's a MAC card versus an ATM card. When the access card versus an automated till card. Automated till machine card. When Uncle George, longtime treasurer, the Lutheran Church, lived on East High Street, when they redid the parking lot. Obviously, Boyer Funeral Home, across the street, they lined up the cars and they parked the cars for a funeral off the Lutheran Church. He asked for a contribution to the Lutheran Church because they were repaving the parking lot. This is after the other church became a gift shop where Lisa Blau had an apartment. What do you call that? Blacktop, macadam, asphalt. What would Scott's story say? What would Steve's story say? What would their fathers say? What would Lance Timbrock say? See Christopher's reflection? What it is. Richard Bernhard Hughes, Robert Pagan. Richard Bernhard Hughes, fluent in French. Unicorn red ball pens. Pearman, the drag queen performer, apparently. This is when Chris Stouffer in 2014, April, go here for lunchtime. Up here. Anybody else want Stringlers for lunch? Breakfast made to order. Hang out with Richard Bernhard Hughes. No, Miro, M-I-R-O, Spanish, artist. Who did Christopher meet in those Facebook photos at the Walker Art Gallery? Richard Bernhard Hughes and Eddie Momento-Fino. Who showed up first? So now it's about having a dog, wintertime, living on here, not picking up your dog feces. When the snow melts, it's all dog feces. Fragrance. Who is one of these? Michael Hughes, Skip Hughes. Jared Hamill. My father was from Mitsubishi in Chicago. Got to come over. Supposedly, when he went to Japan. My mother, I thought. I said, didn't like it too much. Now, the guy with the tattoos, like watching lesbians jump on sex. Christopher always hit on barebackrt.com or BBRTS or BBRT. I don't think we say albino, but I think he's missing skin pigmentation. It's like playing hockey. Blacktop, Canon, asphalt. What would Karen say? What would Karen Blair say? What would Barry Acker say? Who is Christopher's signature? Who is Christopher's signature? Curtis Harmon. Ray Howard? Oh, wow. Paul, I need to be talking about obituaries. Playground. Not only was he president of Troy Town Council and president of Black People, president of Georgetown Fiance Castle Hill, his big thing was the playground at North Troy Elementary. Now, who was the guy from New York? Not the guy that worked at Sylvia's Christie's, not the guy that worked at Game and South Christie's. It was Bernard Hughes at the table saying, I gave that guy $20 back when it was my $20. It was $20. Now, Christopher was some kind of psychosis after taking a shower, bolted out of his apartment building. He did not have sex with Richard Bernard Hughes. They both on scruff. He rebuffed him. It's a terrible. Where did they go to get syringes? In Minnesota, at a pharmacy. Can a pharmacist sell syringes? How about in Ohio? How do you get that $20 from Angel? Papa Barney. He paid that $20 back in the mail. Buy drugs. John Florida. BBRT thing at the sex club in Chicago, Steamers, the International Sex Club. Florida said no, I said, okay, fine, no. That's the kid pics. Like I said, Chicago. I heard this the other day, Nancy Pelosi was there. The White Sox won World Series. Breakfast in the morning. Didn't touch the other guy. Just sat there and talked. Can't find the guy. If you ask Gil Norton, Republican, Colorado, U.S. Department of Interior, Bush 43, or Ken Salazar, Democrat, Colorado, Obama, can a yard sign? Remember, what did can a yard sign be in? That's for someone for an election. Clifton Ave. Can you promote at a National Historic Registry site, that house on Clifton Ave, beside the McManus house, 180 Degree House, and across from the Nancy Page crisis residence? Can they have yard signs for political campaigns? Black woman running for office. Was that like Fayetteville, North Carolina, and Minneapolis, Minnesota, and the guy that ran against Nita Lowey in the Democratic primaries lost in 2020. Society. That's what the campaign traditions. Has there been an increase in Black and Hispanic OBGYNs? bicycles. Four rides. To find a full ride. Asian friend. Non-white, OB, GYNs, obstetrician gynecologists that are babies that the store can give away to people. Or perform back abortions. Or they take the money, once they become an obstetrician or gynecologist, they take the money, the non-white doctor, take his or her money, in particular if it's a him, and give it to Jane Hoover's political campaigns. And that's how Christopher saw Ilhan Omar and all Matt Elliott and Greg Albright's campaign mail against Ilhan Omar. Hate mail. Comparing Ilhan Omar to the Ku Klux Klan. All those campaign commercials for Ilhan Omar's Democratic opponent was paid for by one person. An OBGYN, an obstetrician gynecologist. $800,000 to $1 million. Now, what's the difference in this East Franklin and this South Side? We're going to continue, 16 minutes and 50 seconds. We're going to continue on up another street. And one time Christopher was handcuffed and taken back to Hammond County's acute psychiatric clinic. He was walking up the street. I was in Minneapolis police, so I was kind of close. Can you hear that? Who's got a hacky sack? Is that Alfredo or who is that? 763. Why did Christian want a non-612 phone number? Because he had 2612 numbers. It had nothing to do with anyone from Cumberland Heights. Had to do with having too many 612 numbers. He wanted a Minnesota number. And then he wanted a Hawaii number. Pizza Raid. They were stolen. This might be the HRA, I'm not sure. But the service is active. CNBC, American Greed. If you're... No, we're going to continue on. 1833. If you're Steve Campus, assuming you have the job, private ownership becomes anchor. If you're a board member, let's say you're Andy Lack or Neil Shapiro. Let's say you're Jack Welch. You're CEO, Chief Executive Officer of General Electric. Come up on. This is Dish TV. Let's see, this is Skip Hughes, Michael Hughes, Kathy Hughes, Howard Hughes, Cuba. Why do you go to Cuba? Not to, just get away from it. So if Christian can't go to the Italian countryside and be a pop art singer, or pop marathon singer, can you go to Cuba like Howard Hughes? That's Christopher. long as wearing your golf shoes, when you know the grass, because there's dog feces in the yard. What's wrong with that? You don't get dog feces in your shoes. What are we talking about? American Association games. Gil Gordon. This is a Mustang. Now, if you were Jack and you commuted from 20 East Somerset Street in a Mustang to Anvil Cleona, Lebanon Valley Office, which one of these was walking? Was it a blue Mustang or a green Mustang? If you play the blue tees at the par 5, the dogleg par 5, and you hit a fade or you hit a draw, what would you rather do, a fade or a draw? If you hit said tree, the same tree, right, do you owe someone a Coca-Cola? Okay, you didn't get past the red tees, which were women's tees. Who started that wrong? Was that for UHF or VHF? No, that's not. Last time we saw Ben, Occupy Wall Street Ben, it's right here. That's one. Well, Brody, we had Brody pick up Christopher in the afternoon when that programming was done, and they go to Leather Latte. What do you call that? Cattle, asphalt, pile, what do you call it? What is this? Now, what is that? What's that? What happened here? Who has an office on that second floor? What was the Volkswagen, Jetta, and the Acura doing in that driveway? In 109-0584, what kind of glasses are those? Where did he buy them? What, 2 police officers, and he said thank you to them. Well, brave police officers. And he went here and got rid of all his clothes because he was homeless. And he only packed a little bit of clothes. He got rid of everything else. There's the non-monogrammed Halloween bag. He never got the passport. Who has a tattoo like this on their calf? Nothing. Casey Armstrong, Howard Stern. Where'd he go on September 11th, 2001? WCBS Vince, obviously arrested for going south of 14th Street. The WNBC person that works at the top of either Tower 1 or Tower 2. What happened to him or her? Was the body ever found? He lived in New Jersey. There's a lot of reporting that Katie Couric or Tulsi Gabbard, because she's Hawaiian, she's intelligence, can do on where Chris Topher was having sex at the Westin Hotel in Boston, Massachusetts. I was having sex with someone I knew from Boston that I met that night or the morning after on Scruff and Grindr. And geospatial has been taken down. The house too. I've only done once or twice. West. So a lot of things can be reported about Christopher and having sex while planes were flying into the World Trade Centers. What's real important? Where were those hijackers over the weekend? What would Manny App say in San Francisco? Manny App, what was when Christopher got his chest waxed and had a haircut? The Winter Bar by not Bobby's bar, not Bobby Costello's bar, the other bar. Machine, no, I can't remember. And in the theater district. It might have been where he talked to Fickle Boy Noel. Yeah, that's it. That's it. ATM gave me one time, it's really not so much money. Was that Fleet Bank, Bus Bank, Bank Bus? Have two. Not sure. I'm gonna go to 2650 will be quiet until 3 minutes. Let's try it. Wow. Jim Barnes. If we didn't make it till 3 minutes. I know why. Jim Barnes, Pfizer. Brewster. From New Orleans Rotary. What do they call it? Why would they want to widen that? And what does it have to do with Ocean's Edge, the country of India, the terrorist attacks from Bombay, MBS, MBZ. No, we're not talking about Kara. I mean, Kara died by the Beaujolais, not between Hyannis and Orleans. Was it an overlay, or what was that about? White supremacy, of Jews, what was that about? What would North Charles, guys, the choice of secret? What Shapiks? Or Dillon's? How can you get from, other than Cape Barron, how can you get from Hyannis to Martha's Vineyard, Kentucky, with the car? What happens here? How does this happen? How does this happen? How many times did I do that? Why are they white? When is it yellow? Now, Luna told Chris Tolford, living on Odd Street, on Even Street, or on Odd Street. Why in a bike lane to have yellow lines? Now, this thing that's broken back there, how many times did I do that? Whose responsibility is it to fix it? the city, the county, the state, the feds. This is what we need to fix this. Was there an accident here? Like, how do these just get broken? And now it's about yoga instructors to get certified. Well, Montana. This one. So I guess what the problem was, that's right, it was to go to my yearbook. Someone that I lived with knew. I remember, I'm in Trinidad. Get your nose out of a book on Sundays at 5 o'clock at halftime. Or not halftime, but at the break. Narcotics Anonymous, Sundays, 5 o'clock, Episcopal Church, got the ruins for some reason. 17th Street, good. Across the street, we did that. One of the two places that Christopher looked at, Lake Confess, and the dossier. No, Papa, who has her spinach? It's fine wine. It's fine wine. Rogue, anyone going nuclear? Just find freelance. Just find rogue. Just find nuclear. Just find play. New York in. These good apartments. Can we get a 30 for 30 on Betty Hicks? Can we get a 30 for 30 on Betty Hicks? California. If you take the creation of the Teaching and Come First Division, Shirley Spark, Betty Hicks, 5 or 6 women, most of them were founders. What sections were they from? Were they off in the Western section? Fire hydrant on the garden hose. What do you do with the garden hose? You get all the water out, right? Wrap it up. Oh, the winter get crazy, that's right. Now we know. I think those places are Logan. No, not actually on this circle. On this circle. How many times did Damien and Christopher, that was Damien, how many times did Christopher walk Chloe in this actual circle, Logan circle? If you take Logan circle, Scott circle, Thomas circle, DuPont circle, rank them. I put one word beside each of them. DuPont, Logan, Scott, Thomas. When was the last time there was any construction work done on any of them? Which one's the biggest? Logan, Scott, Thomas. Logan, Scott, Thomas, DuPont. Which can you go underneath if you're driving the beast? If you drive the Beast, which is the car that the President of the United States travels in, that's a bulletproof car. There's 2 of them. They advance on ships. And I think also, I don't know, you can't do nuclear. They call it the Beast. Does the same person drive the Beast like the same person from the Air Force always strives, always flies Air Force One. Why not? How about Marine One? It's just not calling the lines. And again, is Marine One made by the province of Quebec or the state of Connecticut or New York? Joe Lieberman, the senator. When he comes home on weekends, see how it's pre-recorded? He flies to New Haven, right? So New Haven has an airport. Well, let's say the Senate's out of session. Houston College? Compare and contrast. John Wood at UCLA. Pat Summitt, Tennessee. They're both good coaches. I think they're both from a leadership, teamwork, management. They both have won a lot of NCAA championships. Men's basketball, women's basketball.